Freak the Freak Out is a pretty big episode of Victorious. It was the show's first ever hour-long special, and it gave us the song Freak the Freak Out, which has gotta be one of the biggest bangers in the entire series. In fact, the song popped off so hard that Victoria Justice even got to sing it at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, in 2010 that is. And Tori's not the only one who gets to sing in this episode. Jade, Kat, Robbie, and even Psychowitz all perform in this one. And personally, I love that, because even though Tori's voice is featured in a lot of episodes, the whole cast on this show is really talented.
Liz, you sing a lot too. Like, especially during rehearsals. We all sing.
So it's nice to hear some throat action from some of the others. Hell, forget about Freak the Freak Out. Even Ariana Grande and Liz Gillies' performance of Give It Up is one of the best songs in the entire series, and I cannot stress this enough. Listening to it is like inhaling pure cocaine. Not that I would know what that feels like. But even though the music in this one sets it apart, how does the actual episode itself hold up? This is, by far, one of the most highly requested episodes of Victorious for me to cover. And the big performance by Tori at the end is so famous and iconic that it's even a big meme on TikTok all these years later. So clearly, this one stuck with people. But I gotta be honest, guys, when it comes to the actual plot of this one, I can't even remember it. It just didn't stick with me for some reason. I don't know. And maybe that's because this one aired during season 1 all the way back in November of 2010, over 15 years ago. But to be honest, there's episodes of Drake and Josh I can still remember perfectly fine that aired even longer ago. We're talking 20 plus years ago. Come on now. So I don't think age is a good excuse here. And honestly, it's kind of a red flag to me that for an episode with an extra long runtime, the only parts my brain thought were worth remembering were just the musical numbers, which only take up a few minutes of screen time after all. And by the way, there was a promo for this episode that released on Nickelodeon, and it didn't even call it the right fucking title. They called it just Freak Out.
In the first ever Victorious movie, Freak Out, coming this November.
Which is clearly not the damn title. So is Freak the Freak Out really worth all the hype? Or is it such a flaming pile of garbage that it's gonna make me freak the freak out when I watch it? Today, we're gonna find out once and for all. As always, guys, if you like this one, please throw us a like and maybe even subscribe. I might just go to the food court at my local shopping mall and literally jump on the tables while people are eating, if you do. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at AgroWasHere for a daily dose of nostalgia. And if you have any other episodes or shows you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments. All right, let's dive in. So Trina is taking some pics of herself when she gets interrupted by Tori's phone ringing. She's annoyed and stops her modeling to answer it, which, why not just let it ring? She was just taking photographs, not a video, so the ringing wouldn't have actually mattered, right?
Tori! Hello?
Wait, why'd she answer it instead of just, I don't know, rejecting the call so the ringing would stop?
It's Mark McCallan.
Yay?
He is ridiculously hot. Everybody says he's an awesome kisser.
I'm pretty sure he would have heard that. Come on now. Turns out, he was calling to ask Tori to go mini golfing Friday night. Trina lies and says Tori's busy, but she offers to go mini golfing with him instead. And he accepts. Tori comes downstairs just as Trina is hanging up the phone, and they start fighting because Tori's pissed that Trina stole her date. Tori, brother was completely okay switching up from you to your sister at a moment's notice, at the drop of a hat. Why would you even still want to go on a date with him? That's kind of bizarre, right? Maybe have some self-esteem? Dad interrupts to say Trina is not going anywhere Friday night because she's a dumb bitch. That's not what he says. He says Trina's not going anywhere Friday night because she's getting her wisdom teeth out. Tori laughs at her and celebrates, overjoyed that Trina will be in pain. But then Dad says, you're gonna be taking care of her, Tori, and that's goddamn insane. First of all, Tori is a minor. And can she even drive for that matter? No, she fucking can't. In Brain Squeezers, a season 3 episode, she fucking jokes about how she has no ID or driver's license because she can't fucking drive.
And show me your driver's license.
I don't have one yet.
So how is she gonna take care of Trina, let alone bring her home from fucking mouth surgery? Also, the parents, fuck you. You know what I mean? Why'd they even have these kids if they didn't want to take care of them? They just pawn them off on each other constantly. And it's not just a moral thing, it's not just emotions. It's literally illegal to bring someone home from surgery if you're under 18 and don't have a fucking driver's license. Tori just shouldn't be responsible for taking care of Trina post-op. It's not only the parents' moral responsibility, but I'm pretty sure it's also their legal responsibility as well. Tori's dad's a fucking cop. He should know that. What if Trina needs something from the store and Tori has no way of getting it since she's too young to goddamn drive? The Vega parents are pure trash, brother. Cut to Psychowitz's class where Andre and Kat are performing a scene where he's about to, oh god, pluck something out of her eye with tweezers. Nah, I'm not digging that.
Don't move and don't make a sound.
And the ringing is back!
I mean, straight up, Andre could have flinched forward and impaled Kat's eye. I'm not gonna cap there. Since Tori's phone ringing interrupted the vibe, Psychowitz decided acting class is just over and asks everyone what they're up to this weekend. Creepy, right? Kat mentions that she and Jade are gonna sing in a competition at a new place called Karaoke Dokie. Straight up, what is it with Dan Schneider and these fake rhyming businesses? In the one episode of Henry Danger I've seen, they order food from a place called Sushi Douchey, and here it's Karaoke Dokie. In real life, I don't think I can think of one example of a business that rhymes in that fashion.
I wish I could go to Karaoke Dokie.
Why can't you?
Who cares why she can't?
I was just wondering why
What, you need Tori around to have a good time? Is that your point?
Dude,
What?
why can't...
Jade! You're lucky to have Beck. Don't be such a gank.
Okay, come on now. Dan is showing his cracker side here because it is bizarre for Psychowitz to call Jade a gank, because in old school rap, that means to rob or steal from somebody. And the way he's using it is like to call her a wench or something. So it's not a real thing, it's just more fake Nickelodeon slang like chiz. So Tori complains to the others that Trina's getting her wisdom teeth out and that she has to be the one to take care of her. And I don't blame her for being pissed about the situation. Again, her parents are the worst. But then, she rudely tweets about it on the Slap. Imagine you get a surgery performed and your own family member publicly blasts you online being all like, ugh, blood, gross. Not cool, Tori. Back at the Vega house, which, oh, damn! Her dad's a cop? That looks like a $4 million house minimum. What the hell? These exterior shots are goddamn insane. What does the mom do? Is the dad a dirty cop? How? Tori slams around Trina's barely conscious body, and she's still loopy from her surgery. And again, how did they even get home?
Show me your driver's license. I don't have one yet.
Trina says she wants to go rest in bed. A reasonable request right after surgery, to be honest. But Tori drags her up the goddamn stairs. And these are some really obvious stunt doubles. But hey, I mean, I don't expect Tori and Trina to drag themselves up the stairs. It's fine. Cut to Karaoke Dokie, which is an 18 and under club, by the way. Fuck a Pizza Hut. This place a Predator Hut. Jeez, that was terrible. Robbie and Rex are performing a duet with the song Forever Baby, which they also sing together in the hospital, and Rex dies right as Rex is flatlining.
I'm yours and now you are mine forever, baby.
Hell, Rex is even shown singing it briefly in his audition tape, and Tori goes platinum.
Move your body right next to mine. Feel the beat and we're lost in time.
And honestly, pretty catchy song, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna get a soda.
Get me one?
No.
She can be a gank.
You know what? I'm on Jade's side. Andre, you already have a soda, my guy. And honestly, what is up with the DJ announcer guy? He looks like he just did some cocaine, man. He's sweating, his neck veins are popping out. Brother's cooking. While Jade is gone from the table, two Northridge girls come over and start aggressively flirting. The one girl takes Beck's soda and starts drinking it. Is she gonna pay for that? What if Beck had fucking the lip disease? Fucking herpes? What if Beck had herpes, bro? The blonde one who flirts with Andre is actually played by the same actress who portrayed Tammy, the exchange student from Tennessee, in the Amanda Show skit, The Girls' Room.
My name's Tammy. I'm an exchange student from Tennessee.
Fucking love that shit, man. Oh yeah, by the way, she was 25 years old when this episode aired, so she shouldn't even be allowed in this 18 and under club, but whatever. Beck lets the girl flirt aggressively and be touchy with him without mentioning that he has a girlfriend. Sus. Then Kat finally brings it up though.
Hi, miss.
What?
He has a girlfriend.
And this is some quality acting from Ariana Grande, because we all know that in real life, she doesn't care if a man has a girlfriend, or even a wife, with a newborn baby. Jade shows up and she's not impressed that these skanks are all over her man. They beef for a minute, and the guys keep trying to diffuse the tension, which is unrealistic to say the least. What high school boys wouldn't want to watch high school girls fight it out? Come on now. Back at the Vegas luxury villa in the Hollywood Hills, Trina stumbles down the stairs moaning and groaning in pain. Tori calls the doctor but can't hear him on the phone because Trina is moaning and groaning too loudly, so she shoves a pillow in her face to shut her the hell up. Damn. Tori is the last person I'd want taking care of me if I was in excruciating pain after a surgery. The doctor tells Tori they need to put ice on Trina's face. What? Have they not been doing that already this whole time? Did they not get discharge instructions after the surgery? When I got my wisdom teeth out, I remember having ice on my face constantly as soon as I got home. No wonder Trina is moaning in constant pain. This clearly, it's not working out well. Back at Karaoke Dokie, the two bitches from Northridge who were hitting on Beck and Andre go up to perform a song.
Enjoy us.
Enjoy my monkey fur.
Choose your poison.
We're gonna sing number 1.
Oh, the hit by Ginger Fox. All right, here it comes.
And this is a direct callback to the I Fix a Pop Star episode of iCarly, where Carly, Sam, and Freddie work with a trashy celebrity named Ginger Fox, who's meant to be a mean-spirited parody of Britney Spears. And if you haven't seen my review of that episode, you should definitely check it out. But either way, in that video, I complain that they're inconsistent with the lore here, because on iCarly, the song is called My World by Ginger Fox, but here, it's called Number 1. I got some comments pointing out that the characters were just calling it number 1 because it's a karaoke thing and they were selecting song number 1 in the lineup. And maybe sure, that is a karaoke thing. I wouldn't fucking know because I don't go out to karaoke nights because I can't goddamn sing. But they are definitely calling it number 1 as the song title here. Let's be real. It says number 1 on the screen where the song title would logically be displayed. And no one else gives a number as their song selection. Not Jade and Kat who sing next, nor Tori who sings at the end of the episode.
We want to sing Give It Up. I would like to sing Freak the Freak Out.
They all say the song titles. Look, I respect all your dedication to defending the Nickelodeon writers and informing me about karaoke culture, but I stand by my original critique on this one. They renamed the damn song. But regardless of all that, I do really enjoy the callback to the iCarly episode here with the Ginger Fox song. It's a banger of a fake song, and even though these girls are trash singers, it's still catchy and a great reference.
Yeah, we're clapping because it's over.
Jade is funny as hell for that. And now we get what is, in my opinion, probably one of the best performances in all of Victorious, with Jade and Kat singing a song called Give It Up. Liz Gillies and Ariana Grande both have incredible voices, and this song was so loved by fans of the show that the two of them even performed it again years later, live in concert during Ariana Grande's Sweetener tour. And if I saw that live, you bet your ass I would have freaked the freak out. And if you want to check out that performance, I'll link it in the description down below, because it's pretty damn cool. But it does kind of bother me that they keep cutting away during this scene back to Tori taking care of Trina. We get Trina whining and slapping the antibiotics out of Tori's hands, then it's right back to the girl singing. And personally, I'd rather just hear the song uninterrupted. But of course, only Tori's performance at the end of the episode is given that level of respect.
Liz, you sing a lot too. Like, especially during rehearsals. We all sing.
But whatever. And if you watch this on a streaming service like Paramount Plus, where it's formatted as a 2-part episode, that's the end of part 1. And Paramount Plus then autoplays a sneak preview of part 2, which gives away literally the entire rest of the plot. Everything. Kat and Jade saying they got banned from Karaoke Dokie, the guys getting stuck babysitting Trina, Tori wearing the ugly disguise and then taking it off while performing. Literally, why even watch part 2?
Here's the owner of the joint, the man who signs my checks, Joey Ferguson.
Thanks
Thanks, everyone.
And this actor also appeared in Drake and Josh as none other than the mean chemistry teacher who kicked Josh out of class for being a few seconds late when the students had to take their chemistry exam in the episode Josh is Done. And he plays someone just as unlikable here, since he announces that the two Northridge girls are the winners, even though they can't sing for shit.
Just sit down.
I'll sit you down. I own the club, so I decide who wins.
Thank you, Dad.
Why did she say that? If you're gonna cheat your way into winning a contest with Daddy's help, why call yourself out like that publicly? All she had to do was keep her fucking gums from flapping, and this episode would have ended right here. Everyone is rightfully pissed and calls out the competition for being bullshit. So the Northridge girl claps back by banning them from ever singing a karaoke dokie again. Tori tweets on the slap that Trina kept her up all night with her bleeding gums. Huh? Did the bleeding gums make noise? What the fuck happened? Then we cut to Tori lying on the couch with blood on the lower part of her arm. How did it even get there? Was Trina nibbling on her arm? Why didn't she wash it off? The guys show up at Tori's place, and Robbie complains that the Northridge girls he and Rex went on a date with stole his wallet and ditched him. How'd they get his wallet? We then see two of them walking down the street going through the shit in his wallet when St. John rolls up on his bicycle and starts hitting on them. And I gotta know, where did this chick get a turkey leg? Did they stop at the Renaissance Fair? Excuse me? The scene with St. John ends really abruptly with him just rubbing himself. Okay, then we're back with Tori and the boys.
What's that on your arm?
Trina's mouth blood.
Ew is right. That's disgusting, Tori. If you get someone else's blood on your flesh, why the hell would you just leave it there? Jade and Kat show up and tell Tori about what happened at karaoke night, and how the Northridge girls won by cheating, and how they got banned.
Her daddy owns the place.
I think that's why they won.
And at that same time, the boys try to untie Trina, who Tori had to tie up to force feed her antibiotics. And of course, one of her bare feet is sticking out on full display. Dirty Dan strikes again. Tori tells Jade and Kat she wishes she could help them get back at the Northridge girls, but she has to stay home and take care of Trina. But Jade says she has a plan, and she steals Beck's car keys to keep the boys trapped there indefinitely, basically forcing them into being her new caretakers.
Will one of you massage my gums?
Not it, do it. Oh!
Disgusting, gross, and unnecessary. Cut to karaoke dokie, where the two awful Northridge girls who can't sing are performing again, doing yet another Ginger Fox song.
Love, I'm in love. Sitting here without your love.
And I respect the consistency here that they are clearly big Ginger Fox fans.
You know you can't sing here.
So your daddy can let you win again?
He picked us because we sang the best.
If the audience picked the winners here, any person in this place would beat you morons.
And if we win, you can make out with Jade's boyfriend.
What?
What? That's fucking wild. Kat is out here ready to turn Jade into a cuck. A female cuck? Is that even a thing? A cuckette? Just for a bet.
And if you lose?
You have to babysit a girl we know. Fine. Good.
That's pretty funny, but again, poor Trina. These two are complete strangers, and she could be left in their care just based on the outcome of a bet she has nothing to do with. So the girls agree to the bet and start looking around the crowd for someone to pick to sing against. They of course spot Tori in her ugly disguise reading a book called Coping with Failure. Relatable. But honestly, this plan could have easily failed. The room is full of random people. What if she didn't even notice Tori and picked someone else? Then this whole plan wouldn't have worked at all.
Hey, Ugly Betty! Time to sing.
For that matter, it barely even makes sense as a premise that they're picking some random person to sing against. If I was in that club and they tried to pick me, I would have been like, no, I'm good. I ain't singing. The fact Ugly Tori even agrees so easily should have been a big red flag to these dumbasses that she had something planned. Cut back to Tori's house where the boys basically wrestle with Trina, trying their best to hold her down and squirt salt water in her mouth to rinse out her wounds. Jesus. And sorry to anyone who finds these Tori's part's funny, but all the tackling and fake fighting, all the gross out humor with the mouth blood jokes, it's all so annoying to me. I think it's just unpleasant and kind of the same joke over and over. And then comes the big moment we've all been waiting for. The payoff for the whole episode, basically. Tori performs Freak the Freak Out, and it's the full song with no cutaways or breaks. And credit where it's due, the song is a certified banger, and this whole scene of Tori removing the Uggo disguise then dancing all around is super memorable. But also, this crowd is judgmental as hell. They only start cheering and getting into it once she revealed her true self, even though her voice was the fucking same. Guess looks matter in this universe, eh? Also, not gonna lie, I'd be pissed if she jumped and stomped on my fries, brother. This is LA. That shit was probably expensive. Damn, the guy whose shirt isn't a vest but looks kind of like a vest is going hard, man. I'll have what he's having. So Tori obviously gets the most applause, and she is announced as the big winner. And even after that happens and the song is over, Vest Guy is still going hard yet again. You gotta respect it. Cut back to Trina screaming and moaning in pain while the guys look like they want to kill themselves. The Northridge girls who lost the singing contest show up to babysit. And why is Robbie covered in Trina's blood? Go to the damn sink and wash your nasty ass off. The Hollywood Arts kids then go back to Karaoke Dokie to see a special performance. It's Psychowitz doing My World by Ginger Fox. Fucking amazing. Except it's an 18 and under club. So even though I love this scene, he really shouldn't be in there, let alone performing. Meanwhile, Trina attacks that bitch. Can't say I blame her. They're complete strangers. Then Dad shows up, sees Trina fighting these random girls, and says, "Honey, get back in the car." Once again proving the Vega parents are maybe the worst mom and dad we've ever seen on Nickelodeon. Cut back to Psychowitz performing, and we get a direct reference to Flashdance with the water pouring on him. Then all of the kids hug him, because the first thing I want to do when I see someone who's drenched in water is give him a big hug. And honestly, I can 100% see why I forgot most of this episode besides the musical performances. Even though every time it cuts back to Trina recovering from her mouth surgery, it's just more of the same every single time. Whether it's Tori, the boys, or the Northridge girls trying to take care of her, Trina fights with the caretaker, there's lots of yelling and shouting and wrestling around, throw in some fake blood, and boom, rinse and repeat for the entire hour-long special. Seriously, her B-plot didn't evolve in any way. But also, Tori's parents are trash for abandoning their child after she got a surgery. And the Nickelodeon writers are trash for making me sit through this shit for that many minutes of screen time. The saving grace for this episode really is the music, which is probably why it's the only part that stuck with me. Give It Up, sung by Jade and Kat, is absolutely fantastic. And the big final performance by Tori singing Freak the Freak Out is pretty memorable as well. Without these songs though, I'd say this episode is straight up trash. But since it gave us these bangers, its existence can be justified, I guess. But enough of me yapping. What do you guys think of Freak the Freak Out? Do you agree with me that it's overrated, or am I being a little harsh? Let me know how you're feeling in the comments, and let's kick it. And as always, I gotta give a massive, throbbing, freaky shout out to the channel and Patreon members. No matter how many times I say it, no matter how many weeks pass, I'm still completely overjoyed by your support. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. If you're still here, that's awesome. Make sure you're fucking subscribed. Come on now. And maybe check out some other videos. You might have a good time, you might not. I can't make any promises. All right, thanks for listening.